Let's have a quick look at negative exponents. Okay, so here we have 4 raised to the negative 2. If this was 4 raised to the second power, this would just simply be 4 times 4, which we know is 16. But here we have a negative exponent. This has a little bit of a different meaning. We're still going to do 4 times 4, but the negative is going to change where we do that. So whenever we have a number raised to a negative exponent, we simply are going to move it to the denominator and then make that exponent positive. So 4 to the negative 2 just means 1 over 4 to the 2. In this case, 1 over 16, because 4 squared is 16. So notice that our answer is not negative. Okay, this negative up here has nothing to do with the actual sign of our answer. It just shows where we're going to do 4 squared. We're going to move it to the denominator. So if we look at another one, 3 to the negative 2, it's going to move this to the denominator. So this is actually in the numerator because 3 to the negative 2 is the same as 3 to the negative 2 over 1. We're just going to move this down to the denominator. And 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. Take a look at another one. 5 to the negative third. Same thing. This is actually in the numerator. Going to move it to the denominator. And when we do that, it's no longer a negative exponent. It becomes positive. So we have 1 over 5 to the third. This is 5 times 5 times 5. That's 125. And the same is true for variables. We have x to the negative 3. This is simply going to be 1 over x cubed. Okay, and the reason why I'm teaching it this way, rather than just saying always put it 1 over something, is because you might have something more complex. If we had 5 x to the negative 2. Well, being that it's negative, we're now going to have to change the location of this. Okay, but only the x is raised to negative 2, not the 5. So the 5 stays in the numerator. This is what goes to the denominator, and we make it positive. Let's look at another one. 3 x to the negative 2 y cubed. The 3 is okay. Remember, this is all over 1. The 3 is okay, so it stays in the numerator. X to the negative 2. The negative 2 means move it to the denominator. So we have x squared in the denominator. And y cubed, that's a positive exponent. So we just keep it where it is in the numerator. So this term had to come down. These two terms stayed where they were. Okay, one more example. What if we had 2 over x to the negative 2? Okay, in all these cases over here, we had either a number or a variable raised to a negative exponent, but they were all already in the numerator. In this case, we have a negative 2 in the denominator. So what we're going to do is we're going to take from the denominator and move it to the numerator. We're going to do the opposite. So the 2 stays on top. This x to negative 2 it's going to move out of the denominator and move up here, x squared. So wherever the term is written with the negative exponent, put it in the other location. If it's in the numerator, move it to the denominator and make it positive, make the exponent positive. If the term is in the denominator, move it to the numerator and make the exponent positive. So that's negative exponents, and keep in mind that the negative in the exponent does not affect the actual sign of the answer. So 4 to the negative 2 is still positive 1/16. It's not negative because that sign is negative.